It looks like you just woke up.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Called Clockwork and Constructs. I'd like to apologize, but I would also like to point out I was not late. It was everyone else.
Hey.
I would like to point out, just so no one else gets blamed, I live in the studio and I had to be called and gone and gotten to.
You were the latest.
Yeah.
And you live here.
Yeah.
At least I was late, but I brought drinks for everyone, which I think kind of cancels it out a little bit.
I don't think you brought this.
Or this.
Or this.
Get out.
Greg?
You can all stay.
Alright, so for anybody that hasn't seen this before, this is our 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign. This is episode
19. We're legal.
19, yes.
Legal drink.
We were supposed to all get drinks, but none of us did that.
Probably a good thing that we're not drinking. Yeah, so we all get together, we play Dungeons & Dragons. It's a lot of fun, we do our own take on all the stuff, we kind of play around with the rules and classes and stuff. I'm Jason, I'm the DM, we're at our table.
I'm Brian.
I'm Brian. Greg.
Brianna.
I'm Mr. Wizard.
I'm the wizard now.
I'm Becca's captain.
I'm the captain.
So, there's only one captain, and she hurts.
I should be your title.
So, catching up on last week and what happened, Brian?
So, a few episodes ago, we won ourselves a stay episode. In lodge, whatever you want to call it, for 7
The
days.
Bug Slayer sweepstakes.
Yeah, we did. We were super badasses, so just come on in, guys. Last week was a continuation of that. We woke up, some of us had a little bit of a rough night. We spent most of the time trying to either enjoy the rest of the things that we haven't done at the lodge, or recovering, or trying to help people that were recovering. At one point, we made a trip down to the town. We got some medicine for Nadia and Azencroft. The next day they felt a little better, so we went on a boat. Shenanigans happened.
Fantastic.
So many shenanigans. The next day they were feeling rough again. They woke up the next day, they were feeling okay. I think that's where we left off. Other things happened in the intermediary, but they were little things that you can go watch. I forgot them.
You guys had a crazy day on the boat.
Boy.
Mostly sick people.
Got sicker.
Actually, were a little sicker afterwards. A little more exhausted. They spent the next couple of days resting again. They appear to be fully recovered at this point. You guys still had 2 days left.
I think so.
I forgot that we did go see
Lloyd.
Lloyd? No, not Lloyd. It was.
You did go to see Lloyd.
Was it Lloyd?
Yeah,
He
Lloyd.
wasn't at he was at Hunter Lodge, so you followed him there, and people, and then you eventually go back. Everybody is on bed, everybody's on next morning. Did you wake up?
Man, I literally just did that 10 minutes
Probably
ago.
just he'd probably get food and then head off to a area to kind of practice his magic,
I apologize to everyone in the audience for the sound that's about to happen, but there we go. Okay.
Or does it have too many solutions?
Honestly, I'd probably same routine. I'd be going to get breakfast to find out what people would know.
Yeah, breakfast is normally the go-to.
Some point there, probably you check out Lloyd's shop. Piece he was working on was interesting enough that I'd want to find him and pick his brain if he's got a slow day. And if not, then get yelled at by a man who's better than me and then get kicked out the shop.
Okay. So you, after breakfast, you wander off to the town. Takes a little while to get there, but you just take an easy pace. When you get to the...
Would we have breakfast together?
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Because I probably would have tried to tag along with you. I wanted to hit up the town anyways.
Not really loud.
Yeah, if both of you are going, I'll go.
Yes. Your legs.
Group shopping.
You guys can go where you want.
No point traveling separately to the same place.
Fair enough.
I would have brought the giant scythe with me too.
Jesus.
The arm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reminds me, Azim. I want to take that thing over to the Hunter's Lodge. Pretty sure it's bigger than anything they've got on the walls.
I was thinking about taking it to the blacksmith actually. I wanted to see if she had any ideas for, something I could make it out of. I thought maybe, I don't know. What about you? All your tech and whatnot. I mean, I know I could forge it into a blade or almost like a maul or something. That stuff I could do by myself, but
It looks pretty heavy, somewhat sturdy. I'd prefer iron and steel myself. It's a lot more malleable and you can do a lot more with it. It'll actually hold an edge. This is just a big piece of chitin, really.
But I mean, it is just a big blunt mass, but what about like mounting something to it?
Gotta be real heavy. Yeah, I think
I'm
it's
a big guy.
You could have some fun with it. It's not going to be an ideal weapon, but
I'm
as-
thinking more along the lines of some kind of your tech mounted to it. I don't have that many ideas. I don't know. You like to mess with things. You like to tinker. I wasn't sure.
Oh yeah, but I start with things that are already sort of usable. This is a big old bug arm.
Well, I was thinking maybe
I'm shooting down his thing.
if I could make some kind of like a bracket or some sort of a mount on the end of a handle, I could kind of try to screw it on and just stick the end there. Maybe shave some of it down, try to make it a little more usable. But from there, I don't think I'm gonna turn it into a blade. Doesn't seem worth it. I don't think I'm gonna really try to like mount a blade on it. I was probably just gonna swing it and crack skulls. But I don't know if that's the be all end all. It has a lot of surface area to work with.
Could be something to work with. I'd take it to the blacksmith, see what she can tell you about the material first. I've never worked with bug.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll start, trying to shave some of it down and the whole thing will crumble. First, maybe should we bring it to the Hunter's Lodge before I start messing around with it? Maybe they'll have some ideas.
Well, you gotta brag, right?
Fair.
Right. Keep moving.
Okay. So just the two of you go?
I was going to.
Okay. Where are you guys going first?
I don't care where they're going. I'm going to Lloyd's.
Okay. You guys follow him?
Yeah.
Sure.
Damn it. Gotta take these two with me.
Little brothers tagging along.
I don't want to take these two to the party, Mom.
You guys wander away from the lodge, back into the city. Moving along the northern edge of town, passing the mill on the north side. You eventually come to where Lloyd's shop to be. When you come up, just a small house front, more or less. You come to the front and it's closed up.
Sign still up there saying if it's an emergency.
No.
Not much signs of activity or light.
Doesn't appear to be.
We're like stalking this place out.
He's dead.
He's on the second floor balcony looking into the bedroom.
I don't see him. Guess the shop's not open yet.
How bad do you want it?
Not that.
Okay, never mind.
I wanted to talk to the man.
Okay.
I think being.
Okay, I get it. Where are we going next?
Show off his damn bug leg.
Alright.
No, it's too heavy. I'm not doing that. I wish I could swing it around the way it is.
It's pretty heavy. You can kind of swing it around.
You think you could throw it like a javelin?
You ever see those like Irish or Scottish guys where they like shot put a tree?
Yeah.
I could probably get it like 2 feet.
Yeah, they started like this and like.
That is pretty badass. I wish I could do that.
I don't know what Irish or Scottish are, but I want to see you do that.
That was like an out of character. Anyways, off to the Hunter's Lodge, right?
Yeah, I'll show you guys the way. Well, Graham knows, but let's go.
You going to the Hunter's Lodge?
Yeah.
Okay. Takes you guys quite a while. It's a ways out of town. Having been there before, Ivan is able to sufficiently lead you, show you the way. You guys eventually come out into the large open lawn that surrounds the Hunter's Lodge. Come up to the front porch. What are you guys doing?
Why don't you lead the way?
Is there a secret knock code?
No.
Alright. I'll push open the door and walk in.
Just have a good story for that arm.
Okay. So you push open the door. There's a long hallway ahead of you. At the very back, you can see stairs running up. There's a door to the right, and then a little farther down, there's a door to the left. Well, not a door, doorway.
I want to see what the rest of them took down. There's a bit of a trophy room one way.
I say we go check that out first. We'll compare it.
Yeah. Lead them down to the trophy room.
Okay. So you guys go down the hallway and take the doorway on the left. Opens up into a very long room. The walls are almost completely covered by plaques that have different pieces of animals and creatures that have been discovered and hunted by the members of this club supposedly. They all have different nameplates stating who made the kill and what they say the creature is. Anything in particular?
Just oohing and awing and walking around, trying to find anything that's bigger than what we have.
There's things that are bigger, but not of the same type. For example, in one corner you find this massive, what appears to be a tusk that's actually larger. It takes up one whole section of the wall up to the ceiling.
I'd be impressed by that. That's about it though.
I can remember where the other sickle arm was. I'd pointed out to him.
Yeah. Go over. There's another one, very similar shape. It's fairly smaller.
This made the trophy room.
If you're willing to give it up, I think you can get your name on the wall here.
Yeah. I'd like to kill more of them with this.
You really are a beast sometimes.
Could be a good thing.
Yeah. Didn't say it was bad in this instance, hasn't.
And off we go to the other room.
Okay. So you guys go back out into the hallway. You kind of like clumsily banging this claw around. You come to the other doorway and push through. It's a very nice sitting area, like half bar, half lounge. There is a small bar countertop in the corner, but there's a stone fireplace at the one side. There's lots of like couches and different sitting areas as opposed to tables.
Nice.
There's a few people milling about.
So is there a bartender?
Yep.
Oh, ales. I would like an ale, sir.
So you go walking up to the bar countertop. You see a short woman, blonde, brown eyes. She has very thick belt that comes partway up her torso. Her blouse is partially open. Hi, what can I do for you?
Ale, please.
Absolutely. Goes back, pours one, slams it down. Very nicely carved wooden sign.
Balancing the bug arm in one hand, the ale in the other.
I'll take an ale as well.
Absolutely. Pours one, slams one.
What do we owe you?
Well, for that, that'll be 3 silver.
Alright, I'll flicker it. We'll be like, yeah, give him one too.
Absolutely. Pops it out of the way. Pours another one. Slams it on the bar.
A little early in the day, but what the hell?
Yeah, there you go.
I'd probably rested across my lap while drinking my ale.
Taking up like 5 stools.
Oh yeah, no, it's on top of you two.
The stools are nicely crafted. They actually have a small back to them, but all made out of very nice wood, very dark.
Is there any like music or anything in here? Is there?
No.
No, just conversation.
Yeah. You can hear a little bit of conversation, but it's pretty quiet.
Well, this place is kind of nice.
It seems more of a speed than the other lodge.
Yeah. Getting a little fed up with that place. I mean, it's nice and all, but
Yeah.
I'd like to do something again.
I'm gonna start a fight.
How long has it been? Like a month?
Well, certainly not, because we killed that. Or what, since the last bar fight?
I just meant fight. It feels like forever. I was stuck in that damn room.
You mean you don't remember the way we got here? That was fun.
It was an exaggeration.
Well, I think that bruise on your chin's finally clearing up, though.
Alright, alright. Well, humor doesn't work.
I don't know, Reiyal'uss seems to think it's pretty funny.
Just sit there and drink my beer. No talking, damn it.
You gonna tell your story here or what?
Well, I mean, I don't like to brag,
That's a lie.
but if someone were to ask me, of course I'd let them know.
So you guys sitting there talking, drinking. At this point, a woman pushes kind of past and goes, "Hey, Renee, one for me as well." She's fairly tall, black hair, green eyes, very simple brown tunic, leather bracers. What actually stands out about her as she kind of pushes past you can see as her hair shifts, she's actually got 2 pointed feline ears. Her eyes are actually slitted. She has a long, short furred tail. And when you look down, you can see that she's actually barefoot, and she has more like furred paws up on the ball.
Does she look like a half-breed or some random other race?
She grabs the ale and kind of turns to the bartender, Renee, and says, "Doesn't seem to let anybody in here these days." Grabs the ale, walks away.
That pitch.
As she says that, you can see off to the side, there's a middle height, very light blue hair. It's tied back in a top knot. Guy, very finely crafted leather vest, kind of like leaned up against the wall and said, "Shit, say that again."
You guys seem to have a problem or what?
Make an insight check.
19.
19. She was joking. He was not.
I stare at the guy.
You would.
He doesn't even take notice of you.
That's what I thought. Oh, he's drinking.
He just keeps smoking his pipe. An older gentleman, kind of a little scraggly gray hair, but it's pulled back into a ponytail, comes over and he slaps you on the back and hops up on the stool beside you and says, "I bet that right there has a good story behind it."
Well, I mean, it was kind of a recent story, and I wasn't exactly, here to show it off as a trophy, but you want to know.
Just brought it to the Hunter's Lodge.
I just carry this with me everywhere.
Yeah,
It's nothing.
I had these guys help me out a little with this one, actually. It was more of a group effort. The thing was giant. probably 15 feet tall. I've never seen one like it.
Really?
It's unbelievable. It towered over me.
You don't say. You're quite the stout individual there.
It was definitely interesting. We were helping the town out a little bit. I don't know if you heard much about that bug infestation.
Oh, they said something about the Caligar beetles.
Yeah.
You don't pay them too much mind. They're just really a nuisance.
Yeah, there was we cut down a couple hundred of them. It was more sport than anything. They don't really do much to fight back. It was a lot more than we thought there would have been, though.
Yeah, a couple hundred. That's sure is a big nest. You don't really see anything like that.
It was pretty far out, actually. It was about where trees kind of got completely cut out.
Oh yes, well, I mean, the lumber industry is important to the town and all.
But it was crazy. We tried to investigate a little more, we helped the guards, and once they couldn't really be of much more assistance, we kept going and looking for the nest. When we found it, we found fucking, 6, 7 giant pillars full of bugs.
Yeah, well, they make their mounds. That's generally what the nests look like. You can find them in different places in the forest.
But it was crazy. There was a bunch of them, like a giant circle, and then in the middle there was a huge one. It was unbelievably huge. So we started lighting fires, of course, and trying to burn all the bugs away. Got most of them down, and then there was this weird screeching noise. It was horrifying. It was unbelievable. It was almost deafening.
Smoke 'em out, the old hunter standby.
Most of my party almost collapsed from the noise. It was quite intense. And then, I kind of separated myself a little bit, of course, because I like to do things my own way. While I was taking some of the bugs by myself, they all started to climb down into the nests. It was insane. There was fire everywhere. My team's underground in these little holes, and they're trying to go after the queen, and they're screaming, and everyone's, I was horrified. And then one of the things came out of the ground, and it clawed its way out, and it was massive. It was the one we killed, of course. But it was gigantic.
What of the battle? How did you take it down?
Well, first, it was
Or are
crazy.
you one of those people that just hacks off the trophy and walks away with it?
Oh no. There was nothing left of this thing besides the trophy by the time we were done. There were bugs in the sky. It was like a storm cloud. We were just whirring in circles. It was like a whirlwind of a shitstorm. So what did we do? I saved them all from the hole. We got out of the flaming pits and we charged this bastard. This guy here, he climbed on it and stabbed it in the back of the head about 16 times. He grabbed the club and uppercutted it in the jaw. And then it wasn't until I stabbed it in the gut, he got on top and ripped its innards out of its brain that we took it down.
Wow.
I couldn't have done it alone. I needed these guys. It was the biggest thing I've ever seen.
He kind of turns around and sloshes his tankard at the elf who's leaning up against the wall and says, "Now that's a story."
This was only
Turns
half
back
of
and
its
says,
arm.
Renee, these guys, they drink on me today.
Cheers, good friend. What about you?
Me?
I'd love to hear stories.
Oh, well, what can I tell you about me? I was saying just the other day, we were down in this series of caves. We'd cornered a bear, you see, this giant 18-foot bear, you didn't see him all over the place. They're common. So we went down this side passage after we dealt with the bear because we heard something, right? This huge creature, just a massive bug, bigger than anything you've ever seen, bigger than this thing that you're holding here. Just the eyes on it. The eyes that stared at you. That was a battle and a half, let me tell you.
So what about you? Did you rip the trophy off or did you turn it into goo first?
I took the trophy, and then I followed it back to its nest. And then I killed the rest of them as well.
That's what I like to hear, Ivan?
Yeah. That's
Sure is amazing.
I'm thinking about turning this one here into a weapon so I can go hunt some more of the bastards. Kill them with their own kind.
That would be impressive. What is your weapon of choice?
Well, right now I've been using tridents for quite some time because I built them myself. But I'm hoping to turn it into a giant club of sorts. I'm gonna stick a giant pole in the bottom and then just swing it. Crack skulls, no blade.
Perfectly brutal. I like it. I like your style. holds out his hand. Ozzy
Azencroft.
shakes your hand. He's older gentleman, but there's still some strength to his grip.
Nice to meet you, friend.
Oh, is that the one that was getting his life worked on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that got just like,
He fought the 18
You remember
foot
he was
bear.
talking about the bear. He was telling the bear story.
The 18 foot
How
bear
much
and the
has
10 foot
changed since
cave.
then?
Well, he didn't talk about this other underground hell that he was into.
Exactly.
Remember the bear was bigger than the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 foot bear.
10 foot cave, yeah.
your phone on mute.
Yeah.
But yeah, we actually, these guys wanted to chat with a Lloyd fellow. I've never actually met him myself, but he wasn't around, so we thought we'd come here and check it out quick. We're new to the town, just kind of passing by.
Well, if you guys are enjoy the sport, this is the place to be.
Definitely seems like it.
With a trophy like that, turns around, leans back from the door. What do you say, guys? Everybody starts to look up. What is it now, Ozzy? What do you say? These fellows have themselves a pretty impressive trophy here. Do they get membership? Is it membership worthy? You start to see people actually like take an interest now.
I'll stand up and I'll grab it and go, oh!
You can see the woman from before is kind of this whole time she's had a like a lounge chair kind of turned around and she's been watching Ozzy talk to you guys. You do see a taller man, fairly slight, short, dirty blonde hair. It's held back by a headband, kind of messy. Very proper gold rimmed glasses. You can see a rifle along his back. Kind of looks up from the book he's reading. Gets up and he comes over. You can see a shorter, fairly well built young woman wearing a camouflage tank top. She's got black cargo, knee-high boots that are laced all the way up, very thick bottoms. Comes clunking over across the room from where she was sitting. She comes over and just grabs the claw from you.
Well, if you want to touch it, I mean,
She's not asking you to wait for your she's just
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Comically say, if she grabs it anyway.
What do you say? She gives a little chuckle, pulls it away. You can see, you do notice that she actually has a small bandolier down the side of darts very similar to yours.
Oh, really?
And then on the other hip, she has what appears to be very similar to the gun you were looking at in the shop. She gives a slight chuckle when you say that, but she pulls away. A lot of strength here. It's very heavy claw, and you can see her arms that are exposed just all flex as she picks up this thing. That's impressive. Caligar, is it?
I kill him, I don't know him.
Probably we can tell.
Oh, he slaps you on the back. He's like, you know it was. Don't need be questioning our friends here. The elf comes and is like, hardly seems impressive to kill a bug. I don't know. I don't really think it's membership worthy. Do you really think these fellows belong here? Ozzy turns and don't be such a stick in the mud. You know there are type of people. The one that's holding the clock goes, okay, settle down, Ozzy, come on. They all kind of move off to the side, and you can see that they're discussing amongst each other.
He's not gonna do it.
Why does that guy keep following us around?
How did he get in here?
He doesn't even go to this hunter's lodge.
We really do let anybody in here.
They're gonna give that back, right?
Yes, they're gonna. No, they're going to eat it.
They're gonna eat it?
They're not gonna do it.
You can see different debates are breaking out amongst the group where somebody will start saying something and then someone takes the other side and it gets a little heated and people settle them down. At one point, Ozzy interjects very loudly, but he's going to use it as a weapon.
As soon as I
Conversation.
hear that, I say, Ozzy!
Conversation continues. At this point, you hear the soft scuff of boots coming in from the doorway. Woman, probably about 5'10", dark hair, gray eyes, green and black leather vest, dark brown boots, an armband with feathers hanging down, very intricate feathers. You're not quite sure where they're from. Comes walking in, looks over, leans on the edge of the bar, looks over and what's everybody on about today? Oh, they're just deciding about these guys here. They brought in a pretty impressive trophy. Oh, did they now? Walks over, kind of looks all of you up and down slowly, then walks over and joins the conversation.
So I don't understand. Do we need a membership to like stay here? Because like they let us in without a membership.
Yeah, but the beer's cheaper if you're a member.
Membership.
You notice that when Ozzy said that to give drinks to all of you guys and he grabbed a drink, he didn't pay anything.
Oh.
What do you think? Do we break out the bowl yet?
I think I'd like to be in a place more than twice before it gets burnt to the ground.
Did you bring the bowl with you or did you leave it on the porch?
It's still hanging up at the other
They
lodge.
must have a bowl here.
They must. They must. Who doesn't have a bowl?
Well, however long we have membership, it won't be for the whole night. Not if that gets brought out.
What do you mean? Everyone loves the bowl. The bowl's a great time wherever we
I
go.
don't think anyone's disliked the bowl except for the mop guy.
Mop guy, mop guy.
Then he has to clean it with his own mop like a bastard.
You should be setting a better example in front of your own kind anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it means the first time I've seen another cat person around.
I'm not much of a cat, but she is beautiful, I agree.
You're not much of a cat.
No,
Aren't you like half cat?
I'm a lion. I'm a half lion.
Tabby, lion,
Right.
whatever.
Totally different.
Cats don't have manes, they have hair. Fucking hate these people, I swear. I'm not a cat lizard, I'm a lion dragon.
You guys!
From behind you hear, of course you are, honey. Don't let them get to you.
Whatever you say, Gecko.
So you guys sit there and talk a little bit. You can hear the conversation kind of dying down. They turn back and they walk back towards you. The woman who had come in last and the elf come forward. The woman says, "So it seems we're all in agreement. It's a very impressive trophy that you have there.
Thank you.
Generally, a successful hunt of certain legendary proportions are in order to join, to get membership here anyways. Obviously this is what you have. I'm not entirely certain as you're outsiders and newly to the town. And the elf kind of steps in. Look, you need to do something for us, and then you can have your membership.
Backward.
What do we need to do?
Alright, wait, just hold on a sec. First off, the name's Asencroft.
He kind of looks down at your hand and is Sherwood. The woman steps forward. Sloan,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. Look,
We
what we're trying to say is we need a little bit of help, and we'd appreciate it if you could.
Yeah, we didn't come here for a membership. We came here for a couple beers and some nice people. If you guys want some help with anything, we're more than welcome to help. You don't have to give us a membership. There's no payment.
Oh, but
We like
that's
to do
the whole
things.
point of the lodge. We give membership to other hunters.
That's killing
You might like
isn't
some
it?
of the perks, especially if you can stay in the area. But another time. One of ours is missing.
Okay.
Only very recently, young lad, very new member, He's not normally gone this long. We're a little concerned, but nobody's been able to find him yet.
Was he on a hunt?
Yes. He's been hunting a particular jaguar in the forest. Been tracking it, trying to locate its home for a while now. Last we heard, he was saying something about figuring out where it brings its kills to, but we haven't seen him in a couple days.
Well, it's not like us to leave someone out there alone. But this is more your domain, Asin. I don't know anything about the woods.
Well, we can always try to track it, but I'm not going to agree to something without you guys, of course.
You know, I got you.
Alright, yeah, I think we'd like to help. We can't speak for the rest of our team, but I think at least us three. Do you guys have any information on any of the whereabouts or any place to start with tracking?
He was giving us little details and fragments when he was trying to describe where he was tracking us to. We can give you that, and hopefully that'll lead you to at least a start point, maybe where he was tracking this creature.
Yeah, it works. We can't promise we'll be able to help you, but we'll do our best to try. Any information will be useful.
Alright. In the meantime, as much as this is somewhat urgent to us, you can stay here. Rooms are up the stairs at the back of the hallway. Just be respectful of other people's rooms. Get anything you want here, food, drink. But obviously this is a somewhat urgent matter. Hopefully he's just lost somewhere in the woods.
We'd like to deal with it sooner than later, but we do appreciate the hospitality as well.
Absolutely. Now if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back out. She leaves.
Well, we were looking for something to do. Not exactly the stakes I had in mind, but
We could go talk to the people in town that we were intending on talking to. We could go back to the lodge afterwards, try to talk to Frederick and Nadia, and then see about getting a head start on this.
well, my interest in figuring out the Lloyd's up to pales in comparison to this.
As Sloane leaves, the woman with the cat features kind of looks up from the conversation that she's having with the shorter woman who's holding the claw. And goes, "Oh, Sloane, hold up." She goes running out after her.
If you guys have real business in town, I can run back and grab them. Might be a little quicker than you guys.
That or we can grab carriage. Either way.
I just mean I can bring them back to town, meet you here.
I've got nothing that's terribly important.
I've got a little business to take care of, but
The woman who's holding the claw comes walking over with it and goes, "So, you want this mounted?"
I appreciate the offer, but I think this one's going to be a new weapon of mine.
Weapon?
I like swinging heavy things, crushing skulls.
Kind of shoves it off onto you.
Back on the shoulder.
Walks away.
Thank you.
Gonna get yourself killed swinging that thing around, but
Me or everyone around me.
probably both, the way you fight. Alright, come on, let's go.
Good.
Sure they're bored to tears over there anyway. I know I was.
So we'll be grabbing carriage and meeting him back here.
As fast as we can go.
Alright.
Yeah. She didn't exactly give us any of the information on it.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Should we run after her then?
Yeah, we'll run after her. Alright,
Okay.
well, at least.
You guys go hustling on out. You notice her and the Catwoman walking across the lawn north towards the woods.
Hey, just a second.
They turn around.
I know you said it wasn't the most urgency, but the information might kind of help get this started.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. She goes into details, talking about a certain path that you enter into the woods. You can see it from the outside if you fall along the edge.
East, west.
It's farther east of
Okay.
kind of. If you go straight north from the it's farther east. When you find the entrance, you can follow this path. It turns off into a dry riverbed. When you follow the riverbed to a certain point, you come up out on a hill. There's like this big old willow tree, and it's basically a certain distance away from there that he was saying he'd found where this creature was staying.
Okay. Thank you very much. We won't hold you up anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks again. They turn and they continue on.
Alright. Let's see if we can't flag down a carriage and a heartbeat.
Sounds good. We'll meet you back here in minutes.
Walk off. Just fucking walk away.
Okay. So you guys are all heading where?
Blacksmith.
You're all going to the blacksmith?
No, me and Ivan are trying to grab a carriage to go back to the lodge to get these two.
Probably gonna have to head back to town in order
A carriage?
Yeah.
You're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we're heading back to town. We're in
The lodge is literally like across a field for miles.
So wait, where are we getting? What?
You're way outside of town.
You have to walk
So
back
there's no
into
carriage.
town.
Well, not here.
There may be in town. Can we wisdom check to see if we've seen a carriage in this town?
Make a.
Can we use
Yeah,
that?
sure. We'll call it a wisdom check. Just straight wisdom.
Oh my god.
Nope.
17.
You know, you've seen carriages, but none that are like passenger carriages like you're used to in Valentale.
Okay.
Any carriages you see generally are hauling something.
I don't think they have carriages like they do in the city.
Why would you suggest carriages?
He was talking to me about carriages.
Faster than by foot. What do you expect?
What are you gonna do? Build one first?
No. It'd take too long. I don't have a horse. Are you daft?
You're the one suggesting you take a carriage. I thought you of all people would pay attention.
I just assume that people have civilized ways of getting around.
Okay, you guys do your thing. I'll go get them, okay?
Welcome to the woods, friend.
I'm gonna try and set like a hard pace to head back there.
Okay, you're trying to head straight to the lodge, or you're trying to head back to the city and then up to the lodge?
Whichever way is quicker.
I shouldn't say lodge that one, to the resort.
Yeah.
Quicker would be straight there if you know the way.
Do I?
You guys have come from the city every time.
I
It shouldn't be too hard to navigate. But
Triangle math.
I'm not the wisest,
Despite the roll you just
so
made.
I'm gonna go the straight way.
okay, roll a. We'll just call it an intelligence check. How smart are you?
Not smart. 4.
Okay. It'll take you a while to get there.
Gotcha.
You're headed to the blacksmith. You're going.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Guess I'd be tagging along with Asin at this point since Reiyal'uss just took off.
Okay, so you follow Asin as Rail turns and just darts off through the hills. Nadia, what have you been doing all morning?
Probably some lazy sailing, you know,
Lazy sailing.
just like coasting
How many
over the
rocks did you
water.
Just relaxing when you don't have to fight mutiny.
Yeah, maybe do some yoga on the shore.
Okay.
You know, just chilling.
Not punting people off of boats.
I mean, it was a busy day and I got sick from it, so I'm just gonna chillax today, not punch anyone. Some calming yoga.
Do we all have our own like passes still, or did Brian keep them all? I don't remember how that worked.
No,
I
I think
believe you
everyone has
all
their
had
own.
your own.
Okay, I guess we need it to go on excursions and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody questions you. Okay. So you just spend a relaxing morning enjoying the resort.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much the first time since you got here.
Yep.
Other than that one day. Cool. How many sorcerer points do you have?
3.
3? Okay. Roll 3 Arcana checks.
And they're all gone.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we get in a fight now.
You am I going to roll them all at the same time, or can we go
That's
all
fine.
at That's just the shittiest ever.
320.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the worst.
What happened to you?
5, 7, and 16.
Oh.
5, 7, 6.
Because he's trying to do magic this time.
Okay. You take 3 points of damage, and
That was good. I
you're
expected that.
having a bad day.
I'm having a pretty upset day.
There's some interesting results. You kind of sit down and take note of them. Think about how things felt and that. But obviously not what you were going for.
Okay. I'll just keep taking notes on it.
Yeah. Anything else?
And keep trying it, but I don't have any source points.
Yeah.
You can come
Okay.
learn some yoga with me.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the resort available to you. What
Helpful.
you're doing would take you a few hours. These guys are out for quite a while.
Yeah. I'd probably just fill the time with that, more or less.
Okay.
So I'll stretch it out.
So, you guys, you get back into town. You go wandering through. It doesn't take you too long to get to kind of that open area where there's a few of the different shops. You kind of push on past that area. Eventually, you come down the street to where the blacksmith is. You can hear the hammer working in the back.
I'll probably just walk through the back.
You just walk around the building.
Yeah.
Sometime while we're walking, I'll give him an elbow. Hey, guys, make sure you get Rail on the box. Tell him to grab our packs. I didn't exactly jog down here with fully geared.
Yeah, here you go. You're coming with anyways.
And so at some point while we're walking, I'll tell him to make sure to grab our packs because
Grab our
I didn't
stuff.
make a jog all the way down to Louisville with the Warhammer.
Do it.
Rail.
Yeah.
Just realize if we're going to hunt a jaguar, I'm probably going to want something between the teeth and my flesh. You want to grab our packs?
Yeah.
That's the waterlogged
Is your door locked?
You
Oh wait,
don't
it's
need a
Reiyal'uss.
key, do you?
Nah, I should be okay.
Don't get caught, Elf.
I'll try not to.
Do you like my futuristic sounds?
Fantastic.
As I put in the box,
Magic.
as I put in the box, I'll just say, weird. Am
I made a terrible mistake.
Make a yeah. Okay. So you it takes you a while. You do eventually get back. You kind of like you come over a hill and you look over and it's like, oh, it's over that way. And you go that way. And
See the
it takes you
neon
a while
lights.
longer. You can see the lakes are actually like kind of more along the edge of the forest than you should be. It's farther over. You make your way back that way.
Gotcha.
You eventually do come back to it. Yeah, so what are you guys doing at the blacksmith?
First we walk around.
Okay.
And go straight to the back because I don't deal with the front. I don't know.
You don't deal with clones?
The best part is I think I'm the only one that spent money in this place. Oh no, you bought your... Yeah.
I just see if she's busy, like if she's still visibly working.
You go around back, within like kind of, it's all fenced in. You can hear the hammer stops and then you can see take something back over the board. She's working.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah. Hmm? Oh, hello again.
Long time no see.
Goes back to what she's doing.
Sorry to bug you. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to take on a little bit of a challenge.
Okay, I like challenges.
Yeah.
She doesn't turn around.
I thought you might be the person. Should I give you a second? Or
Well, you can talk. I'll listen. Keeps working. Brings it back over. She's hammering on it again.
well, I was thinking about turning this thing into a weapon, and I wasn't sure on what your opinion would be, or if you've worked with any materials like this. I know you're more of a metal kind of girl, but
She's like, and I said, "Oh yeah, what material is that?"
Bug.
The hammer kind of. What?
Yeah. See, that's why I didn't want to interrupt you too much. It's kind of a giant bug arm.
Yeah, that's the expression I had.
Okay. Just yeah, bring it in here. And she goes back to what she's doing.
How high's the fence?
When did you leave?
Defense is, I don't know, probably 5 feet high. But you know that around the back of the actual shop, there's no anywhere. It's literally you leave the shop and then enter.
Alright, I go in that way then.
Okay, so you go all the way around. Go in. Make a perception check.
18.
18? Okay. You go around, everything is very neat and orderly, like you remember it. The only thing that's changed is there's a bunch of dry flowers hanging from the overarch of the forge.
That's so sweet.
You walk around back, you walk into this area. She keeps working.
So yeah, I couldn't think of anyone else who I'd want to ask to work on this.
That's probably because I'm the only blacksmith in town.
So glad Ivan's there.
Well, I mean,
He's gonna get the grill.
we go town to town, but you just seem to be the best at this kind of stuff.
Well, very sweet of you to say, but I highly doubt that. Goes back over to the forge.
So I don't know what to do with this. I want to turn it into some kind of a giant blunt weapon. Yeah, not necessarily so much bladed, but I don't know if you'd be able to shave off some material to make it a little more manageable and mount a handle or something on it.
Well, I'd have to take a closer look. She's still kind of poking around, moving around in the fire. But I highly doubt you're going to want a cutting edge on that anyways. You can't really do that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking so.
I don't know. It's good, strong material. Don't usually make weapons out of it, though. Well, nobody really uses it for much anyways. But I've seen people try it for armor. Just waiting once she gets happy with it, she brings it back up, goes back to it on the anvil.
Yeah, it's not exactly your traditional work, but
I might be able to iron shot the tip there, turn it into a bit of a weaponized pick, maybe.
well, like I was telling you, I'd like to maybe eventually try to put some mirror magic onto this thing. I kind of just want a base to start with.
There's definitely going to need a base if I'm going to start playing around with this. Giant bug arm doesn't give me a lot to work with. Or maybe it gives me too much.
I was thinking one step at a time.
Get it started, then we'll see about making it fancy.
Yeah.
You guys are tired. She's still just working.
You, what?
So. Yeah.
You having a... I'm gonna go inside. I need to get away from... Why are you looking at me like... I walk inside the shop.
She stops, grabs something quickly off of one of the tables, smears it onto the blade, smooths it over in a certain area, and then immediately quenches it in the barrel. Pulls it back out, sets it down in this small box that's full of sand, and covers it over. She comes back, wipes her hands off. Oh, where'd Ivan go?
Inside, I guess? I don't know. He does his own thing.
Doesn't want to work today, I guess. Alright, let's have a look then.
I don't know, is there a table or something?
Yeah, there's some open space.
Yeah, I'll put on something.
Alright, well, let's have a look. She goes back and gets a few different things, comes back, a small jeweler's hammer and a few other things. She kind of inspects it, goes over it, tests some of the edges, kind of bangs on it. Yeah, about what I thought. You know, this fantastic hard material, probably better suited to blocking a blow than giving one, though. Blunt weapon might work. I don't know why you'd bother, though. You just make you something really heavy out of steel. Work just as well.
I like to, use the parts of the things I slaughter, so I thought it could be useful, but if you think it's your professional opinion is that it's not going to be that great,
Well, it depends how good your imagination is, really. What were you thinking?
honestly, I'm not too sure. That's kind of why I wanted to talk to you specifically.
Do you have all your gear on you right now?
No,
What do you have with you?
probably not real much.
Just the arm?
For the most part, yeah. Maybe my backpack with generic supplies, but not my armor or weapons.
Okay.
If I was to deal with it, I was thinking about maybe just taking a little of it off to shorten it a little bit. Probably not necessarily rounding up, making it a little more symmetrical so it swings a little nicer, and then just mounting a handle on the bottom, realistically.
Well, obviously this whole bit here is useless, and she kind of indicates, like, there's the sight arm bit, and then there's the actual, like, forearm that's off of it.
Yeah.
Indicates that's all useless, obviously.
Almost more like a heavy javelin, I was thinking.
Oh, you wouldn't want to throw it. It'd be too
No,
heavy. It would
I'd
never
just
work.
swing it.
Well, it's not really a javelin, then, is it?
You're right.
You asked.
I guess you could make a spear out of it. I don't know. She goes over and tests the point. Yeah, it's not the best for any kind of piercing work like that. I can make whatever you want, but I don't know exactly what you hope to gain out of this.
What do you think would be best? A way to make it kind of useful.
Just to make this useful in general? I don't know, if you just brought this to me and said, do what you think is best, I'd probably make a shield out of it, really, but we could try to make an interesting weapon, I guess. Have some good ideas.
You'd make a shield out of this?
Yeah, you could, I think.
Something this thin, though?
Oh, it's not thin. Look how much earth you have onto this. I'd actually have to remove quite a bit of it to make it work.
I came here thinking of a weapon, but I think it could make a decent shield. I think it'd be better than my old wooden one.
Then a wooden one? Yeah, probably.
How long do you think it would take?
Hard to say. I really haven't worked with this material yet. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, well, we kind of got asked to do another little favor for some of the people in the town, the lodge specifically, the Hunter's Lodge. So we're probably going to be leaving to do some work for a bit. I don't know, if I leave it here, do you think you might be able to...
So you guys are doing more work around here? You guys going to be around in town a little longer?
I guess a little longer is what it's looking like. They tried to give us a membership, so...
Oh.
I guess this
Okay.
is a considerable trophy according to their standards.
Yes, well, I don't understand the fascination with trophies, but, whatever floats your boat.
But yeah, we might be sticking around a little longer.
Alright, well, if you want me to do that, I guess I can get started. How do you want to pay for that?
Well, if you need it up front, you need it afterwards, it's up to you.
No, I don't need it up front. But, we'll see what happens when I finish.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you wanted to come up with something else. We can try to turn it into a weapon.
I like your idea. I think a shield will be fine. I trust you know what you're doing a little better than me, so.
Yeah, well, I'll have to spend some time and draw up some plans, see what I want to do with it.
Alright. But yeah, we'll probably be a little bit. I'm not sure how long. Kind of brings me to the second point I came here. Obviously I'm still going to pay you for the shield, so don't worry about that whatsoever. But And you seem a little more my type of person, so I don't know if it's really something you'd be into, but maybe your sister, if not you. I don't know.
Oh my!
And I'll take out the piece
Twins,
of,
Basil. Twins.
I'll take out the piece of paper. If I'm going on this hunt, I mean, I'm not going to be at the resort up there. I don't know. This pass is supposed to have another 2 days on it. You guys say you got it from the governor. I'm sure you could get some decent treatment, food, little mini vacation. I don't know. You can use it how you see fit.
She wipes off her hands, kind of pulls one of her gloves off, wipes her hand, grabs paper. Oh. Well, that's very kind of you. Are you sure you want to give me this?
Doesn't have my name on it, and I'm going to be out of town, so.
Well, I'll see what Natalie thinks.
I know you're a busy woman, but maybe you'll get.
I try to stay that way. Puts the paper off to the side, puts her glove back on.
Only Azencroft can order order work from a blacksmith and then give him a vacation.
Well, it was nice chatting with you. I'll probably stop by again once we're done that, and we'll see where it's at, or if you've come up with anything, or if you're still maybe enjoying the vacation. Who knows?
Yeah, well, we'll see. Hopefully it won't take you guys too long, whatever it is.
Alrighty. Well, I hope you have a good couple days till we can talk again.
Well, yeah. See you soon, I guess. And say goodbye to Ivan for me.
Will do. Actually, I should probably find him.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. He's in the shop with Natalie.
Alrighty. Take care.
Bye.
Then I'll try to wander off again.
What are you doing in the shop?
Been shopping around for a couple of weapons. I mean, the bug made me notice that I don't have a easy cutting implement, and the secondary party made me realize that throwing hand axes is awesome.
Okay.
So probably a dagger and a couple of hand axes if I can find them.
Okay. Make an investigation roll. You just looking around the shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Investigation. That'll be 14.
14?
Yep.
Okay. You find a pretty standard but well-made dagger. A little thicker blade than some of the daggers you've seen. It's almost bordering on like short sword size. You find a few just kind of plain hand axes, wooden handled. Nicely crafted. The wood isn't anything special. They don't seem to work with it here. You do find one hand axe that's very finely made. It's actually got a metal handle, very nicely carved. It's wrapped in leather on the bottom, and the blade is very keen.
Certainly be picking that one over the ones with the wooden handles. Metal's a lot more reliable. So probably grab the metal hand axe and the dagger and see what they're charging for those.
Can you bring it up?
Huh?
The other one, Natalie, is behind the counter. She's kind of flipping through a book. You come up. Like, oh, good to see you again. She slides the book away.
Yeah, just realized I only had rather large things to swing around when we came back from work last time, and having something that you can swing when you're in a bit of a pinch might not be such a bad idea.
Yeah, well, these are certainly well-made instruments themselves. Sure they'll do you exactly what you need them to.
That was the hope. Impressed by the hand axe. You don't see a lot of the handles made of metal like that.
Yeah, it's not a usual thing. It costs extra for one, changes the weight. You got to be really careful about the balance. It's can be tricky to do.
I've always appreciated good work like that.
Oh, thank you very much. Always happy to take a compliment.
Well then, what's the price on these pieces of art?
Oh, this dagger here, it's well made, but it's pretty standard. It's nothing special. That one is 4 gold.
Alright.
This hand axe, though, this took a little longer, a little more doing. As I said, the extra metal, extra costs a bit more. This one here, that's 30 gold.
Well, I suppose I can't much complain about the price. This thing ends up saving my life. I'd much rather pay the 30 than have the handle snap on me in a time of need.
Oh, I certainly hope so. I'd feel much better knowing that one of my works saved somebody out there.
Well, if I come back, you'll likely be able to say that. If not, maybe not so much.
Yeah, let's not talk about such things. You'll come back. I'm gonna sell you something else.
Alright. Better be as nice as this. And he waves a hand axe a little. Counts out the coin on the table.
He's gonna sell you something else. Or...
Someone walks in at that exact moment as you're swinging a hand axe. It better be as nice as this.
She just laughs. She's like, "Yeah, I'll see what I can dream up until the next time you're here."
Alright.
I forgot there was something I wanted to do while he did that.
Okay. Well, you were talking to somebody while he did that.
Okay.
But what else did you want to do?
Does he come out before I go in?
No, I'd be, after I got this, I'd probably be just puttering around, taking a look at the work of some of their other stuff.
So he's hanging around.
Alright, I'm going to the flower shop. Is it nearby?
No, it's down south if you remember.
How south?
It'd probably take you about 20 minutes-ish to get there.
I would not be waiting around for an hour.
I don't have a solution to this.
Check to see if there's any bodies.
This is difficult math. Ivan walks to the flower shop at a rate of 4 kilometers per hour.
I'm just gonna do a quick
And
little...
Ivan wanders around the store.
I'm just gonna do a
What's the
quick little
hybrid
walk.
of his patience? It's Ivan, none.
How many times does Ivan insult the nice elf lady before Azencroft gets back?
Ivan is dead.
I'm just gonna circle around the block quick a little bit and look for flowers that no one's watching.
Make an investigation check.
There we
God damn
go.
it, Azencroft, I love you. Investigation?
Yeah.
9.
9. There's not a whole lot around here. Not a lot of the houses are kind of in this area. You do find one flower garden. They're not great, but you find a few small flowers.
Alright.
You just scoop them up.
Yeah.
Make
I'll
a.
throw 2 gold on the ground.
And throw 2 gold down. Make a. Oh, what do we call it? Let's call it a stealth check.
Fuck, of course. 8.
8.
That fucking Dex.
This lady comes out from around the back of the house and starts yelling at you.
Here. I'll hand her 5 gold. It's desperation.
I'd say so.
Just get out of here, please.
And then I leave. And then I'm going to stealthily sneak behind the forge again. I'm gonna wait until I hear like clanking or that she's working.
Make a stealth check.
That one.
It's a forge. How are you not sneaking into this thing?
No, I'm not in it yet. I'm still outside. I'm just waiting to hear the noise.
So you start sneaking around as you're trying to pay attention to the noises that are happening, and one of them you kind of like glance over, but at that moment you catch your foot on a slightly raised part of the ground. You trip, kind of stumble forward, like crushing your hands under yourself. Whoa! Who's out there? What's going on?
Nothing.
Azencroft, is that you?
No.
You look up and she's like leaning over the fence looking over at you.
Womp womp.
God damn it, Azencroft, I love you.
I guess this doesn't exactly look the best.
Are the flowers okay?
I guess this doesn't exactly look the best.
Oh. I don't know what this looks like.
I thought you seemed so into your work all the time. I thought maybe before I left I could, try to sneak back here and tie these up with where the dead ones were before you could notice.
You kind of say that as you like lean back and indicate the crappy crushed flowers.
And then I kind of fell.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Not so much anymore, I guess, but I'll get going. I hope you have a good one. I'll
You-
look at the flowers.
You as well.
Fucking damn it, I can't do anything right. I'm muttering as I walk away. Head down.
Flowers.
Why would you say
You're
that?
such an idiot.
I look like a weirdo.
Cats are supposed to be nimble.
Why do I have to
He's not a cat. He's a lion.
When you get mad at yourself, do you just hiss randomly?
just punches himself?
It's just like as a crop blank thing.
I'm just a goddamn weirdo.
Constitution check for a hairball.
She sees me keeled over, just spinning her hair.
It's just scales.
So Azekron is currently in high school.
So you start walking away, kind of muttering to yourself, and then you hear a voice in your head. Goes, my, well, she's a pretty thing. I hope you're not trying to replace me.
Oh.
And I think we'll call break. Give us a few minutes. We'll refresh drinks. We'll use the washroom that needs it. We'll be back as quick as possible.
See you in 5, guys.
After me.
Wizard, you good?
She's in me, you're fantastic.
We're back! So, it took a little longer than expected, but we're back and we're ready to go. So, you hear voices.
What the fuck? Oh,
You just say that out loud?
in my head, you know. If I can differentiate the two.
Make an intelligence check.
5.
So you just, what the fuck out loud? You hear from behind you. What was that?
Just beating myself up a little more.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself. Fine.
I'm gonna walk. Try to find Ivan as quick as possible.
You go into the shop?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go in. It's not a huge shop. It's easy to find him. He's just kind of puttering around looking at stuff. When you walk in, Natalie looks up from the book. Oh, hello again.
Hey, how are you?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Not too bad. Just getting ready to go on a little adventure. I was trying to see if this guy was ready to go.
Yeah, just waiting for you. Guess you got that bug arm figured out?
Yeah, I think we got a plan for that one.
Alright. Well, so you will be waiting for it, or?
No, it'll take a while, so should
Yeah.
probably get our stuff together now.
Yeah. But, well, we all should be grabbing our packs.
Maybe we'll meet him halfway.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, it was nice seeing you.
Oh, nice to see you again too. By the way, thanks for bringing the flowers by. We definitely need to pretty this place up.
Yeah, I thought it would be a nice addition.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. Maybe add a few more things around.
You shut up. You shut up, Ivan.
It's a very nice touch.
It is.
So the guy with the pink arm.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for a,
painted pink.
Most of it's gone.
Oh, fair enough.
He had it worked on.
if you're looking for a chuckle, you can ask Natalia what happened outside. I'm sure you'll get a good laugh at that. It's on the subject of flowers and all.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure she'll tell me.
Sounds like something I need to ask you.
Sounds like something you don't have the privilege of knowing. Well, let's get going. We got stuff to do.
It's okay. I'll tell you later.
Take care.
You as well.
Guess I do have to make it back here now. Take care.
Just keep walking with me.
So you got flowers now.
Just, I'll explain it after. Just keep going. Just walk with me for a minute, please. Please, Ivan.
Yeah. Alright.
I'll wait till we're like a walk away.
Okay. Make a. Ooh. Make a performance check.
9.
So,
So you try to like keep yourself cautious. There's people milling about the streets and that. You try to like keep it to yourselves.
Yeah, so I think I'm going crazy. Hear me out. Yes, Natalia is awesome. I brought her flowers. Whatever. So be it.
Guy talks with Ivan.
But
I'm telling Reiyal'uss.
when I tried to leave, I could have sworn I heard something, and it wasn't her.
Like, what do you mean something?
I must be mistaken. I don't know. But remember at the lodge, that girl, Carmen? It was Carmen, wasn't it? Yeah.
Celsius, yes, whatever her name was.
don't give it to him.
I thought I heard her voice. She had said, she's a cute one, isn't she? But don't go trying to replace me, or?
Was she around?
No.
Are you sure?
I didn't really look. It freaked me out more than anything.
Maybe she's just screwing around with you. Maybe she's nearby. Saw you flirting with her. She could have been in the shop. Well, you didn't see her, but no, just busy. You sure you're alright?
I don't know, man. This is freaking me out. Remember how sick I got after spend a night with her?
Well,
And
yeah.
now I'm hearing voices. I don't know. I want to read what this note says.
My favorite is Cassie's face.
Like, cause it's like you went to Ivan for support, and Ivan's just like,
Well, I mean,
deal with it.
Well, yeah, we can. I figured you just had a little tied on a little too much. I mean,
I didn't drink
Yeah.
that much, and you've seen me be the champion of the bowl.
you poured a lot of wine down yourself, but that note is bizarre. I'll give you that.
The note gets left. We don't see her again. Now I'm hearing voices. I hope it's just making it up. I don't know.
Well, we've got some time with Reiyal'uss. We can see if anyone in town knows this language. Walk
Yeah.
around. There could be a library or something. Maybe
I'd rather not ask the blacksmith.
yeah. Apparently you're feeling guilty or something.
No, it's just conflict of interest, you know.
Well, come on. We'll take a look for a library or ask somebody if anybody's,
Maybe the library might work the best.
if there is one. If not, we'll go ask around and see if anybody knows someone who reads things.
Yeah. I won't worry about it too much, but if we can get an answer before they come back, that'd probably be ideal.
Start
Son
asking.
of a bitch. Fuck you.
Whoa! Don't antagonize the DM, man.
He smiled. It's already too late.
So, yeah. If I remember seeing anything that looks like a library, I'd start heading there. If not, suppose I'd start harassing people.
Make an intelligence check.
Hey, you, what does this say? You, what does this say?
The bad part is when someone can read it, and it just
21
says
total?
something awful.
21 total. Okay. You remember that out near where all the shops are, a little farther north and west, there's a small bookstore. That's the closest thing you remember seeing, anyways, to a library. Though you haven't been through much of the town.
Well, I remember seeing something. It's not ideal, but either the owner there might be able to read it, or we could find something that could help us out. There's a little bookshop I saw.
It's worth a shot.
Let's go then. Double time.
Okay. So you guys wander off to that store. Rail, what do you do?
I was going back, and then I was going to check the rooms.
Okay. Their rooms?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a couple lockpicking attempts.
What? No, I mean to find Gedrick and Nadia first.
Oh, okay. So you go back. The angle you're coming at, you kind of come, because you're so far past it, you kind of come through the beach, along the edge of the lake, and you see Nadia there, doing these very slow motions and just like holding them in very awkward positions.
Nadia,
Oh, hello.
I don't know what you're doing, but we need to go to the town. We're supposed to go find someone.
Did you lose the others?
No, they were staying to, I don't know, do something with the arm.
Alright, I will humor you.
Do you know where Gedrick is?
I don't know what arm or what's going on. Did I see him earlier? Like,
He came down
Messing
to
up.
breakfast, but you haven't seen him since.
no, I haven't seen him like all day actually.
Oh, okay. I don't think you have much to pack, do you?
I have been through many journeys, and it's just easier to travel light.
I was just
I
being
don't need stuff.
I'll just leave you to your strange standing, and we'll be back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna head off to get
Breathing exercises.
He goes back to stretching, like one leg up over her head.
Weird.
So zen right now.
It's just like
Closes her
awful
eyes, breathes in
explaining
really
stuff.
deep.
They've got the arm.
It seems almost like she's not breathing.
It's an emergency.
They've got the arm.
You continue on, back up. You kind of follow the docks and then the stairs going up. You go through the porch area. There's some people sitting around eating. As you go to the stairs, you see on the post the bowl is still there.
I'll high five it as I go by.
You high five the bowl.
Yeah.
Keep going, go on up. Back into the lodge. You go through the common area. It's pretty empty at this point. You go upstairs. You're going to Gedrick's room?
Yeah.
Okay. Make 2 more Arcana checks.
Here you go. 24 and 13.
Okay. Yeah, so you continue experimenting. You have still not really what you're expecting. You get a strange jolt and this strange rush, all your hair stands up. But again, just a different feeling to it. You kind of, the way the energy pulsed as you release the spell, you make some more notes. As you're kind of like, oh, that was interesting, start writing, you hear.
Oh, I was not in my room.
Oh, I thought you were down in your room. Where did you go?
Like into the woods to find.
Oh,
like, a
I thought you
secluded
said
spot.
you went into the woods.
Yeah. I would have found a secluded spot there.
Oh.
Okay. So while you're sitting there making your notes, you go up to the room, you knock, there's no answer. As you're making your notes in the woods, you hear this skittering noise.
Which direction is it coming from?
It's coming from the east.
Does it sound like the bugs from before?
Very similar, yes.
Just go on to what I keep doing what I'm doing and listen for it.
Okay. You continue. You go back to your notes, and you hear it again.
Is it closer?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna start heading back to the
Scurry away.
Okay. You start walking away.
Yeah, try to like
Make a stealth check.
15. Okay.
You start creeping away, being as careful as you can. There's a couple times you step on a twig. You can hear the skittering kind of rile up whenever you make noise. You stop and listen. Start moving again. Eventually, you leave the skittering noise behind.
Okay. Yeah. Am I still in the woods at this point or no?
Okay, you continue making your way. You didn't go terribly deep. You walk out. Ahead of you, you can see the lake and the resort. The beach is kind of up ahead of you, but it's still quite a ways away. You had to cross quite a bit of field to get here
It's still like kind of like
because you had to
Can
go
anyone-
down. You had to go down around the bottom end of the lake. To get
Do I think anyone like would see me here or no?
It's possible it's open. You have a view of the resort, so they might be able to see you, but they would need some sort of amplification.
I'll just continue what I was doing there then. Listen for skittering.
You've more or less continued through
Yeah.
your experimentation.
Am I
You're just
spent?
taking some notes. You're just
Fair enough. Cool. As soon as I was spent, I'd head back and grab some food. Probably hungry.
Okay. So you make your way back. What do you do? There's no answer at the door.
If he's not there, I'll try and grab Aslan and Ivan's pack.
Lockpicking checks.
Okay.
Wow, I almost couldn't say that.
See, words are hard.
Words are very hard.
Proficiency in Dex, right?
Yes.
Alright, 19 on the first one.
Okay.
8 on the second one.
Try again.
Natural 20.
Yeah. So both of them click. The second one, you kind of fiddle around. It slips. What the hell? You switched out to a slightly different size one. Click. Opens up.
Alright. I would just gather up whatever I think I could carry off their packs.
Okay.
In Aslan's room,
What is your strength?
What? 8.
Okay.
It's 120, I think. 100 and...
Yeah, you're having a hell of a time trying to drag your home. He's got 3 tridents plus
He-
like chain armor.
he
Down to
gets-
2 now? 2 tridents.
He gets 1 trident. I'm also gonna take. Is your backpack in your room or you have?
His armor
I
too.
did say I'd have my backpack.
You have your backpack? Yeah.
I would have
Okay.
kept the
But
rest.
he's got like his chain armor, his shield, his tridents. Did you have any other weapons? You have the sheets.
The drum would probably be there.
The drum is there.
You have to bring the drum.
Technically all this stuff's written in my backpack, but like I probably don't have the shovel. You know, like.
I'm also not gonna bring the shovel. I'm gonna bring one trident.
Okay.
His armor, if I can pack it, it's chain armor, right? So if you like shove it into.
You can. It's still heavy.
Yeah, it's just a heavy bag then, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But you have all your stuff in your bag too.
I'm gonna dump all my stuff. I'm gonna only bring like my daggers that are on me.
Okay.
Swords.
So you dump all your food and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I pack his armor in there. And
Okay.
I bring one trident.
Okay.
And then
Do you bring a shield?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm weak. Sorry, man.
You also just get Ivan stuff.
What does Ivan have?
Warhammer, chainmail, warhammer, battle
More
axe.
chainmail? What the fuck, guys?
They're slow. They need heavy armor.
Well, shit. How much more chainmail can I fit in this bag?
Call a
You
friend.
can
backpack.
fit it all in there. It's just a matter of whether you can carry it.
Okay, I'm gonna fit it all in, and I'm gonna drag it
Okay.
to Nadia.
Don't worry, chainmail's only 55 pounds.
So that's 110 pounds in that bag.
Just in chainmail. Then you have
Is
the
your
trident, then
backpack
you
in
have
your
the
room?
war.
Yeah, my backpack's in there.
Alright, I'm gonna open his backpack and just everything out, so there's 2 bags. Each one has a set of chainmail.
What did you have in your bag?
That would have been
Any of your engineering stuff?
Oh, my engineering and my tinker tools.
You're the worst to him. You're the worst. You're the devil.
Okay. So there's just a horrible clattering as things are just falling out all over the place. Different in amongst the tools, there's also little bits of machinery that he's been putting
Gyroscope.
together.
Also-
There's no gyroscope.
Also a case of bolts for the crossbow that's leaning up in the roof somewhere.
Yeah. There's a crossbow in the room. A case falls out and scatters bolts across the room.
I've seen him use the crossbow, so I would probably like pack up the bolts and
Is it a heavy crossbow or like?
It's a heavy crossbow. It's like 20 pounds.
Fuck that.
It's big.
So he gets chainmail, and I'll try and bring his warhammer. He gets chainmail, and I'll try and bring his trident.
Okay. So you stuff it all in. You sling the trident over your back. You stuff the warhammer in. It's sticking out. Start dragging this bag.
Yeah.
It's just like scraping along the ground. Kind of like you go downstairs. People are like watching you go by.
Do any of the people watching me look strong?
Make an insight check.
Insight?
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, quite a few of them look like they could probably handle this.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to be a bother. Any chance you could help me? I'm weak.
Well, that I can see, but you must be joking if you think I'm carrying that.
Well, I mean, you could instead carry me, and I will drag the bags.
I'm not carrying a peasant. Just go about your peasanty things. When your master comes along, send him my way so that I can tell him about your conduct.
Oh. I'm gonna memorize his ass's face.
So
Make an
lucky.
intelligence check.
He is so lucky you're not Azencroft.
Intelligence 15.
Okay, so you spend a moment staring at him, just memorizing what he looks like.
You. I won't forget you. And then I'll go back to trying to drag the bags.
I like how he just insulted a dude with like darts and daggers and a trident. And it's just like, I'm gonna insult you. Okay.
Privilege, man.
Yeah.
Those nobles suck.
So you continue dragging it. There's a second. One of the people working there comes rushing. Oh, sir, I'll let me help you with that.
Absolutely. Could you just take the bags?
He picks up.
Is this the guy that
All
carried
right,
up the stairs?
where are you going?
Do you see the one doing the weird things? I don't know why her leg is there,
You
but
can't really see the
Oh.
picture here. You drag it down the stairs. You're coming through like the front way towards the common area to go out the back and down.
well, come with me. There's a girl standing outside doing weird standy things, and they need to get her. And have you seen a gentleman? What do you wear? You wear like robes?
No.
Okay.
Kind of like a gi. Yeah.
Jesus.
You wear what?
It's more kind of like a gi.
Karate.
I blame you for this.
Tunic.
What?
You and your hipster dish is rubbing off on everyone. I mean,
Yes.
everybody wants to
I
wear
didn't
something
want
weird.
robes, okay?
with detachable sleeves. That is like 7 layers worse than anything I've ever done.
Does it have stripes and signs and buttons?
Deal with it. I made it cool. I'm not wearing goddamn dress.
He said,
I would describe.
he kind of just looks at it like, yeah, okay, just
And
I'll follow you.
Okay, have you seen a gentleman that looks like, and I would describe Gedrick. I don't remember what he actually looks
I
like.
believe I saw him this morning.
You've seen a man that looks like this.
No.
Ah, okay.
He goes to follow you.
Yeah.
He's walking along, you lead him through the common area, start to go down the stairs, he's walking around, he's like, what do you have in here?
2 sets of chainmail.
I'm not even gonna ask. As you guys go down, you go past the porch, you can see down on the beach, and you can see Nadia standing there just like, or she's actually not standing at this point, she's like full splits, like arched backwards, and he goes, oh, I get it now.
Yeah. See, I knew you would understand, and then I immediately had towards Nadia.
Okay. You head over there. When you get there, he puts it down in the sand. Alright, is that this where you wanted it?
That's perfect. Thank you. And I'll give him 2 gold.
Oh, you don't have to, sir.
It's honestly, this is above and beyond what you
Thank you.
expected.
Thank you so much. He bows and leaves.
All right. Do you know where Gedrick is?
Whoa, you were serious.
Yeah.
This is something serious.
I guess so.
You need to do better at explaining things. You just said people are missing and there's an arm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm chill. It's okay.
All right.
Did you find Gedrick?
No. That's the downside. I don't know where he
I
is.
think you're missing some stuff.
I'm weak.
Okay, well, now we have to go get my stuff.
What stuff?
So you grab those bags,
What's that?
and we'll head back upstairs. We'll grab the rest of the stuff.
I can't carry the bags. That's why he was carrying the bags.
Why did you send him away? Excuse me! Excuse me!
Jesus Christ.
Doesn't seem to hear you.
Great. Okay. Just leave it here for now. Find Gedrick.
We can't just leave it here. Are you crazy?
What? They're gonna steal this? Did they show any interest in it?
Well, no, but if it goes missing, both of them are huge.
Okay. I will find Gedrick. You just sit here and rest.
Okay.
I'll show him some moves, like exercises to build his muscles.
Oh, look at you, so confused.
Practice this, you know? And then I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna practice it. Show me that.
You just start like doing weird stretches.
That's Tai Chi. That's superhero landing.
That's a superhero landing. That's power pose.
And I guess I'll just run upstairs and grab my sad excuse of a bag.
Your purse.
Yeah.
No, it's probably as heavy as these, with the amount of fucking gold you have in there from not buying anything.
Ever.
Do I think the shield and stuff's important? Nah. I want to do less work. And then I'll look for Gedrick. I'll just head down to the main dining hall. Anyone in there?
There's some people around.
But not Gedrick?
Not
Is that
Gedrick.
clerk around?
Which clerk?
The one he was talking to.
The one who carried the stuff down?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Poor guy.
You got tipped good. Oh. Perception. It's a 20.
There are a few clerks around, you don't see that one.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm looking for my friend. He, looks spoiled.
Can you be more specific?
Doesn't spend money on anything.
I'll just describe him.
Okay, describe him. Not since this morning.
Oh, did you see a direction he might have headed in?
You headed down towards the water.
Towards the water.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I guess I'll head back to the beach.
Okay, you head back away. While you're sitting there doing stretching, you start coming across the beach, and you can see someone there just doing these weird poses.
Do I recognize it? Rail?
Make a percentage.
9.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell too.
Oh, it's
There's not
10.
many. There's not many people here that look like that.
I'm gonna walk up.
There's just bags near him, and he's just randomly doing weird poses.
I only would have done the poses until she was like out of sight. But
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
yeah. So he comes across.
All right. Is he any like balancing pose at the moment?
No.
No. Okay. Never mind. I just walk up.
oh hey,
Hey, what's up?
let me take some of this and put it in that bag, and then we'll give that one to Nadia.
Sure. What's going on?
I'll take like the chain shirt out of the one bag and put it in the other bag,
Okay.
so that one bag has a full set of armor and a chain shirt. The other one has a set of armor minus the chain shirt.
What? Do I recognize that this is
What
probably?
full set of armor and chain shirt? Who's chain shirt?
What, they both have chain mail, don't they?
Chain mail. Yeah.
Isn't it like a chain shirt and then?
Yeah, it's like a full coif.
Oh, it's a full
Or
thing.
not quite coif armor, but it's like a
Like a
full
full tunic.
hauberk.
Hauberk.
Hauberk of chain. Chain shirt is medium armor. Where
Yeah,
it's
no,
really
I thought it was like pieces to make the full chain mail.
Mhm.
Sorry.
No, it's basically like a big.
Oversized
Yeah,
shirts.
like think the shape of a nightie.
Think of a metal onesie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of.
God.
It's not. It doesn't go over the legs, but like
It
you
goes
know,
to
like
the
a nightie,
thighs
like goes
usually.
down to the thighs. It
Yeah.
just pulls over their heads. Big, heavy chain.
There might be a separate hood.
If there is any separate piece, it's going in the other bag, and that is being the heavy one.
Are you stealing their stuff?
Yeah, you can get a lot for this. No!
You have to understand why I think.
You know what, I just realized how it looks. But, yeah. No, we went to town, and apparently they're going to give us membership at the hunting thing. But we have to go save one of their people from a jaguar.
All right, I'll get my stuff.
Alright. What stuff do you have to get?
What? My little bag that I carry.
Alright. I'll wait.
Go and get my stuff.
So you go up. As you go up, you pass Nadia on the stairs.
So, things keep going.
Ah, there you are. Meet us outside in 2 minutes.
I know. I gotta talk to Reiyal'uss.
Yeah, are people missing?
I know.
I'm going to try and sling one of the bags over my shoulders. I'm wearing it as a backpack.
Okay, so you have chainmail in each one,
Yeah.
warhammer in one,
Yeah.
and the trident's over your back.
Yeah.
And you
So-
sling one that just has the chainmail, or the one with the warhammer.
God, no. Just the chainmail.
Okay, you sling it over. It's heavy, but you can handle it.
Okay.
I get all my stuff.
Okay, you go up, grab your stuff, head back down.
Yeah.
You come back down. Rael's busy like moving things around between the bags.
I'll leave him to it. I'm just gonna try and, not grab attention to myself,
Of course.
so I don't have to carry it.
She walks down on the beach.
Oh, can you grab the other one?
My monthly duties. Yep.
Whoa.
I will grab the other one.
Okay. With strength.
Oh, it's too heavy. I don't think I can do it.
I think you can.
She starts to lift it and drops it. No, it's too heavy.
You're stronger than me. You can
We'll
do it.
let Gedrick give it a try. I'm pretty sure I've seen him working out.
All right. Well, you can carry the warhammer and the trident then.
I look pretty badass like that. I will carry the trident.
I will give her the trident, and I will also take the warhammer and hold it.
I will take the warhammer.
Okay. So you sling the trident over your back. The warhammer, you don't have anywhere to put it really, so you're just kind of holding the warhammer.
Yes.
Okay. You get your stuff, you come back, they're kind of standing around on the beach. Nadia now has the trident and the warhammer.
We probably look awful. Like everyone here is like lounging on the beach, and we're like.
Literally, no one's gonna fuck with us. I'm strapped with knives, and you have a warhammer.
Make a perception check.
Are people giving us strange looks? 13.
18.
11.
Oh yeah, they're avoiding you guys.
Got it.
People are like urging their kids farther down the beach.
Yes, well, okay. Should we head out?
Yeah, just grab that back.
Yeah, the bag's yours.
I'll try to lift the bag.
You lift the bag? What's your strength?
10.
10? And what do you? You're not careful. Yeah, you lift it. It's pretty heavy for you, but.
Nadia, I'll give you 10 gold to carry this.
You're asking for money.
No, I'll give you 10 gold if you carry this.
You, good sir, I would do this favor for you.
You definitely fit in with this resort crowd.
I'll give her 10 gold.
Okay.
And I'm going to lift the bag.
Okay. What do you say your strength is?
10.
10? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. You're definitely feeling the weight. You're not used to carrying this, but you can handle it.
I could have done it. I learned something about Nadia recently, and I'm gonna play with it.
Just being a good person.
I think she's the embodiment of all the souls, like the reverse side of all the monks that took the vow of poverty. She's like the shadow of them.
Poverty? Who needs that?
Poverty, is that a thing I can sell?
I'm doing
I
a
can't
good
be pious
deed.
if I have to.
Good deed.
Like,
It just
work
so
to feed
happens to
myself.
involve
Yeah.
gold.
Alright,
He asked
we
for a
head
favor.
back to town.
Okay.
So honestly, I'm just feeling great right now. Well, except for the fact that I'm completely spent.
You guys are you're feeling a little worn out.
Of course, today would be the day that we have to go in and go save someone. I have no magic left.
Well, what are you gonna do then?
I can shoot fireballs.
That's magic.
I've taught him some
Not any good
moves.
stuff.
I've taught him some
You've
moves.
taught
He's
me
got
literally
this.
nothing.
Do you have a weapon?
I'll go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know if you can use that thing. Never seen you touch it.
Absolutely cannot.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
I'll be fine if I do.
Roll on die.
No. I taught him moves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it like the ones on the beach?
But this is the move she taught me, and I'll just follow the ground, grabbing my side.
We're having this conversation as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was sort of like that. He's still learning.
Oh, okay.
I have retired from this.
So you guys continue on back to town. Where are you heading?
Yeah, where are they?
I told them to meet back at the Hunter's Lodge, so that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay, so you're not heading to town.
Is that not in the town?
No.
No.
It's my second time.
It's south of the forest, which is east of the town. That's why it was harder for you to go straight back to the resort, because you're literally like out in an open field with just like hills and grass, and you had to like pick a direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's where I told them to meet me, so that's where I'm going.
Okay, so you head back towards the
Yeah.
lodge.
This is
Sorry.
gonna be a
I
long
thought-
walk.
For some reason, I was thinking it was on the outskirts of the town.
So you got the town here.
Yeah.
The resort is right at the top here by the lake.
Mm-hmm.
The forest is beside the lake. Hunter's Lodge is south of the forest.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Of course, that's for me, so
Flip.
because it's east.
Gotcha.
You're right. Yeah. So you guys head back that way. You two.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, I'd be, trying to listen to his crazy talk about feeling so guilty about hitting on the blacksmith that he was hearing voices of his latest conquest.
Yeah, after ranting about that for a little bit, I'd probably.
Yeah. We went.
You guys coming back or what?
Oh, no, wait. Why do you have so much shit?
Because I travel.
You're learning to travel light this time.
There's 3 of them. How can't they?
The 3 of you can't carry 2 people's things?
You're both big, and you both have heavy armor. So you both get 1 set of armor and 1 weapon. We are all not strong.
Tell them we're at the bookstore.
We're at the bookstore.
Meet us at the Hunter's Lodge.
We got a little while at least. Spend some time here and then we'll head out.
Yeah, let's still get that. So, no, knock on the bookstore door.
Yeah, you go up. It's got a sign on it that it's open. You push in. Again, it's more or less just a house that's been converted. You can see some of the walls have been removed to make room, but it's still kind of like closed in. You have to go around corners to get to areas. There's shelves just kind of like put into the walls, or just sitting out in the middle. Kind of messy, but fairly well lit in here. Walk through. Anything in particular? What are you doing?
Is there a cashier?
You go looking around. You do see at the back there's just like a table, and there's a guy sitting there with like a cash box.
That'd be the man.
I'll just show him the note there. Anyone knows languages? He would.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good afternoon.
Not sure if this is really the place to go, but figured if we were looking for a smart guy who might know how to read different languages, maybe we could check here. I've got a note. Nobody I've shown it to yet has been able to read it for me. I'm not sure if you might have the skills.
Sounds very intriguing. And he's got. You can see there's this little chain around his neck, and it attaches to a set of reading glasses. I see it. No, it's no language that I know.
So you don't know the language, or you don't know what language it's in?
I'm not sure. It's from the script. Probably not something from this plane.
What?
Oh, this plane. I mean, the physical world around you. There's different planes.
Prime material plane.
Yeah, this gentleman knows.
Anyone who studies a bit of Arcana knows that there are several planes.
Obviously, yes.
Well, do I look like a mage?
Why?
No, but you got a little magical hand there.
Yes, I do.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
I don't get it. How could she know something from...
Well, mages, both mages and clerics. The holy people tend to study things from other planes, both celestials and demons and devils come from other planes. And there are pacts that can be made, and people study these languages. I never bother, there's no point in it, really.
Generally.
So, do you might have any advice for someone who's trying to figure this out?
Oh, well, if you ever come across someone who specializes in researching another plane, maybe you get lucky and they're studying where this one comes from.
If worse comes to worse, just be patient. I'm sure we can find somebody back at the Kedrick's place. The Arcanum.
So.
Guaranteed.
The Arcanum in Valendale.
Yeah, we're just up here for a bit of work.
That might be an interesting place to go check out. They have slightly terrifying lore kept there, I'm sure. All their dark secrets in their tower. Never understood why they let them into the city.
Well, they're not quite in the city, and most people avoid them. Seem to be mostly decent folk.
Most decent folk should avoid that area. Who knows what they're up to?
One of them made a teapot.
Please ignore
I don't know what that means.
Sounds like drugs to me.
So,
I'm just laughing.
I'm gonna go take a look around. I got some time to kill.
Yeah, do you think maybe there's a book that might help me figure it out a little more? Or?
For languages from other planes, not likely in here.
I'll try to look around, I guess, but if you don't think there's anything.
I don't think so. Not really an area of study for me.
Well, thank you anyways.
No problem.
I'll look around.
Okay.
He said not likely.
Make an investigation check.
Nat 20. I didn't touch the
Seriously?
Look.
Yeah.
I find that note as the title of a book.
You find a book in one corner, kind of old. The spine is cracked. The cover is completely faded off, but for whatever reason you're just flipping through, you decide to open it up. The inside, it does say the title. It's actually a book kind of talking about the theory of multiple planes. You get the sense it would probably explain more of what he was trying to tell you about how there's this plane and then there's other ones parallel to it.
Yeah, I guess I'll pick it up.
Not necessarily what you're exactly looking for, but it might have something in there.
Yeah, I'll grab it and walk over to the guy. Is one for sale or?
Oh, that's interesting.
Looks a little ratty, but.
Yeah, interesting. I don't remember this one coming to me. 10 gold.
10 gold for a book, Ivan? Is not.
College is expensive, and
Well, you gotta
anything's
look
worth-
at the print date here. And he pulls it open and you can hear the crack and he kind of like opens it up. When you look at the print date here, this book was published 150 years ago.
It's gotta be out of date now.
Uh,
It's almost gonna fall. It's dust.
You're right, this is a very interesting tome and I didn't realize it was here. I think I'll keep it.
10 gold it is, sir.
I don't know. I don't think I can part with it for 10 gold.
Goddamn hippies.
knowledge is expensive, as in Croft, especially when they know this knowledge you're looking for.
What do you want?
Oh, this is a 15 gold book.
15
Slides
gold.
it carefully to the side.
I put 15 gold on the table.
He pushes it across the table to you.
Let me take the book. I'll look at all the other books. Oh, I can breathe fire, right? And then I'm all out.
Make an intimidation check.
That one.
No, he can't.
You're just a character.
As you go to leave, something catches your leg and you stumble at the door.
Do I see what it is?
Make a perception
I
check.
turn around in anger.
Turn around, he's just sitting there.
12?
12. You see the slight glimmer of a mage hand.
Oh.
You think you're funny, don't you, old man?
Sorry, what? Did you want another book?
Oh, look at Ivan.
What?
It was you, wasn't it?
What was me?
Oh my.
That sounds like something you'd say.
I think you're still hearing things, Asin. Come on, let's get to the lodge. We don't want to be late.
Have a nice day.
As well, sir.
Take care now.
Fucking hippies.
Those ones.
So we'll head to the lodge.
Okay, so you guys head off that way.
We'll alternate between complaining about them not bringing everything and trying to explain multiple planes to Asencroft.
That's funny, and then...
So, you know I can breathe fire. Yeah, right.
Ooh, I'm a wizard!
Okay, so you guys head off that way. Takes a while to get out there. By the time you guys come out on into that well-tended lawn, it's actually quite dark.
He was a wizard. and he was talking shit about wizards. What a
Talking
douche.
shit about the Arcana.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll come back to that. So yeah, by the time you guys get out to kind of bordering into that manicured lawn that surrounds the lodge, it's getting quite dark. You can see lanterns out on the porch. You walk towards it. You guys, just as the sun is setting, come to the lodge.
Alright. Well, I doubt we're going to be setting up tonight. We'll probably set out in the morning, right?
Oh, thank God.
Oh, are you joking?
Fantastic.
Could have stayed at the resort.
Oh, I'm so sick of the resort. Everyone there's so stuffy.
By the time they get there, I'm half in the bag.
Okay.
We're just
You
gonna-
guys, what are you doing? Are you,
I'm just going to start drinking and like
you
partying.
go into the common lounge area?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get some ales and start drinking with people.
Okay. Ozzy is still there. You also see sitting by the fire in a lounge chair, the tall gentleman, the slender with the gold rimmed glasses. He's sitting by the fire reading a book.
That was Lloyd, right? Is
No,
it-
the guy that looks like Hercules, but has like
What?
glasses.
No.
That's how I remember.
Sherwood was the elf.
Seen the one with the blonde hair?
There was one guy, he was tall and slender, he had kind of messy short blonde hair that's tied back with a headband.
Oh, okay.
He's got the gold rimmed glasses, he has the rifle.
Oh, okay.
And it's sitting up against
That's
the
so
chair
cool.
side.
Okay. I'd probably go talk to Ozzy. He seems like fun.
Ozzy's hanging out at the bar, he's sloshed.
Yeah. I'll
He's
try.
been drinking since this morning when you guys showed up.
I'll try and catch up.
Okay, so you sit down, start drinking.
Yeah.
The bartender from earlier is not there right now. Right now, behind the bar, there's a tall man, blonde hair, fairly long, kind of pulled back into a small ponytail, very fancy clothing. It's actually like a dress shirt with ruffles down the front. He's sitting there, he's serving beers to anybody who wants him. Kind of quiet right now, so it's mostly just you and Ozzy.
Yeah. Basically, I would be just talking to Ozzy. I'd want to find out like where he came from before he was what he is now.
Well, Mike.
Crazy guy missing a couple of limbs, telling stories in bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually from Gadsden. It's a city down south, south of Allendale and that, but still within this empire.
Okay.
He was born into a semi-aristocratic family, so basically he had a lot of time on his hands. He didn't want to work, so he just started going on hunting trips.
Nice.
And he just got really into it. When he discovered this place, he just started hanging out here.
Gotcha. And then I'll get trashed.
Yeah.
That's my night.
Good rest.
His stories start getting ridiculous. He started telling me about the time he hunted down an archdemon.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Is there like is the dartboard a thing?
The dartboard?
Yeah.
You look around. There is a very similar to what you know as a dartboard. It doesn't have 20 points. It has 12.
Okay.
And it has 4 rings in the middle.
Okay.
And you can actually see there's a small, very similar to your throwing knives, like a small dart that's actually sticking in it right now.
Ah, you don't play some. They're called darts. Sorry.
No.
You don't play that?
Oh, well, I don't know. That's not really my thing, you know. You should.
I'll play it for drinks.
Well, can't say no to a man when he's offering drinks, which is pretty funny considering you haven't had to pay for drinks at all. So he gets up, goes over. Off to the side, there's like a little case on the wall. You open it up, and there's all these little throwing knives in there. He pulls a set out. Walks over. There's like a gouge in the floor. It looks like somebody's just carved it into the floor.
Nice.
And he stands behind it. Okay. He throws it. It sails up and sticks into the wall right under the ceiling. You kind of look around and you can see that all around this board there are lots of little gouges.
Nice. How are there many in the board itself?
Oh, there's tons.
Okay.
If you remember right, there was somebody there earlier who had a small bandolier of these things.
Yeah. I'll just start like throwing them in and see who gets more drawn.
Okay.
At some point, I'm gonna put my stuff in a room.
Make 3 attack rolls.
Right. 20, 18, 7.
18, 7. Okay, so you do pretty well. Ron. It basically every time you guys get through a round, you just bring more drinks over.
Nice.
So you guys go on just getting completely sloshed. As you guys are right in the middle of this, you guys show up. Walk up in the front. There's a little bit of a ruckus in the common area.
Right, like I was saying, the prime material plane and getting to other planes is sort of like, you know how we walked here, but it's not forward or back or up or down. If you could move in another direction. Are you listening to me, Asm?
I'm listening, just you're putting out some heebie-jeebie kind of bullshit.
You walk in a way that's not one of the ways you can walk.
You see all you guys are, that guy!
It's your throw!
as he says that, he throws and it goes like hits into the door frame beside you. Oops, that was my bad.
It's alright.
I'm gonna throw a dart at you to like pass it to you.
Alright.
It's your throw!
You throw it to your dart.
Try and catch it.
Make a dex check.
15?
Yeah, you catch it. What are you two doing?
I would.
What are you gonna do with
Can't
it?
put one on the wall,
You went
too.
to bed?
I guess we get free rooms. No one said anything.
Well, Gedrick heads on. You don't know that actually.
Oh, I don't?
No, he never
You
said
guys were not there.
anything about rooms.
Then I would have been like, I need to find that hotel then.
We have room here.
Oh, we do? Okay, we'll go to bed.
Oh, they're already paid for.
Speaking of rooms, I should probably put my stuff in.
Here, I'll take it.
Alright.
Okay. So you go up. You try a few doors. They're locked. You get a little further down the hallway. You do find one. Open it up. Go in. Pretty simple arrangements. You are slightly startled looking up at the wall to see a couple heads. There's actually like you go flop on the bed. You look up and there's a head looking down at you from the ceiling.
Jeez.
Prestidigitated mustache on it.
Yeah. It's a very interesting looking leopard face with a mustache on it.
Nice.
Yeah, so you go up and find a room as well.
I guess I will find a room and dump all the stuff in, but then I'll go back downstairs and like explore.
Okay, so there's the trophy room on one side, the common area on the other. There's not a whole
Just
lot.
gonna go through the trophy room, I guess.
Yeah, you look around at the different things.
And then just lounge, I guess.
Okay. You've got 2 darts now.
Like,
So is this 2 shots, 3? What are we playing here?
Mugs. I don't even know if they have shots here.
Right.
Ozzy, he needs a drink.
Yes, he does.
We should finish ours and I'll get new ones.
Misses his face. You see, this short red-haired girl comes running over with a tray, and she's got a whole bunch of drinks. There you go, boys.
Ah, perfect. Thank you. And I'll take the tray.
they're gonna regret
She goes running back over to the
this.
bar.
You've been here a while, haven't you?
How long have we been here? Just like a couple hours, right?
Yeah,
Couple hours.
probably like an hour.
An hour.
You I see you've met Ozzy again.
Yeah. It's good times. This game's pretty fun too.
Throw not looking.
Just outside the middle circle.
Ah, it's so close.
I'll see what I can do. Take a shot with 2 darts.
Yeah, attack roll.
15.
I'm sorry, that was what I was supposed to do.
outer ring, kind of between the outer ring and the middle ones.
Jeez, you're pretty good.
A little lighter than things I'm used to throwing, but yeah.
I have ones that are a little heavier if you want.
It's all right.
Okay.
Those are not regulation.
Yeah. So where's all our stuff?
Oh, it's in a room.
Which room?
My room.
Which is
Upstairs. It's upstairs, right? Or are they like...
Upstairs. It's, if you remember, in the hallway that you first come into, at the very back, there's stairs leading up.
Yeah.
And then all the rooms are kind of above this area.
Perfect.
As you guys are kind of sitting there throwing, drinking, all of a sudden, 3 darts at the same time go into the board.
Yes.
And someone leans between you guys, roughly your height, and she goes, "I think somebody owes me a drink then."
I think we do. Ozzy, we gotta finish him. Get another drink.
He's not very coherent at this point. He's kind of slumped in a chair.
Gotcha. I'll like cheers him if he's like unconscious in the
He's
chair.
like cautious, just like holding the mug.
I'm gonna cheers the mug while he's
He
sleeping.
cheers the mug. It kind of spills a little bit. Hold his grip for somehow.
Yeah.
Muscle memory.
all right.
Again, if you remember this, shorter, young, fairly strong, wearing just like a tank top and Carlos high boots. Short cut hair down the one half. Pistol on the hip. Row of knives.
This girl's badass.
That's a hell of a throw.
Grabs a mug. Cheerses you with it.
Yeah.
Jams your wrist pretty badly.
Ow.
Drinks.
You
You're up.
All right. I'll just like throw darts.
Yeah. So you guys keep playing the game.
Yeah.
keep up. I gotta take Ozzy's place, I guess. I am not drinking nearly as much as they are.
Yep. The one server, this shorter one with the red hair, she seems pretty excited just that something's actually happening, so she keeps bringing drinks over. You guys are making a mess.
I'll be like calling random people over to play too.
The only other person in the room is the guy like trying to like ignore you guys and read his book.
The rifle guy.
Yeah.
You! You with the rifle! I'll walk over.
Can I help you?
You should come play. If you shoot that thing, I think you'd be pretty good at it.
No, I don't think I'll shoot this inside the
Well, no, I don't mean shoot the rifle with the thing. I mean you're good at aiming. You should be able to throw the darts. And I have a drink for him. Like I'm just holding it towards him the entire time.
That doesn't even make sense.
Why?
Shooting is not the same as throwing.
It's just aim and all use is dex.
Wow, I just heard the fourth wall break.
A bolt of lightning suddenly strikes Reiyal'uss
I
inside.
understand the book now. Planes.
Sorry, guys, experimenting.
I'm just kidding. Well, it's just aim.
Yes, well, I'm not interested, thank you.
Suit yourself. I'll set the drink down. Like, is there a table near him?
Just a little side table, so
I'll set it beside him and walk away.
a slight nod towards you.
Yeah.
Keeps reading.
Then I'll just go back to what I was doing.
Yep.
If anyone comes in, I'm like, ah! Not at them.
No one else comes in.
Ah.
I would have had one drink, but I'm not playing with them.
Okay.
I was gonna read the book.
Wow.
I'm kind of spooked. I don't know if I'm just hearing things in my own head or if I'm being freaked or fucked around with. So
Okay. So you sit down and you sit by the fire, read with the other guy.
I was gonna say my room.
Okay.
But sure, it's a nice little fire. Why not?
You go over there. It's kind of loud and boisterous from these guys. Kind of hard to concentrate. You sit down with the book and start like sitting there reading. It's kind of a smaller chair. You're kind of hunched into it, being the big guy that you are. The guy kind of like looks up over his glasses at you, gives you a little nod, and goes back to reading.
I'll read too.
So you sit there and try to read through the distraction.
The red fox jumps over. Yeah, just stick around with Reiyal'uss and the other hunter from the lodge throwing darts, probably losing pretty badly, but apparently we're not paying for drinks, so I guess it doesn't hurt too bad.
Any time I notice that Ivan's drink is down even a little bit, I'm going to try and fill it up without him noticing.
Make a sleight of hand with disadvantage. You're sloshed.
Got it. 17.
Whoa.
That's better than my passive perception. I wouldn't be thinking he'd be.
So yeah, you keep slipping. It's just a bottomless ale. You're like, I thought I drank more than this. Obviously not.
Probably get more slosh than I planned on then.
Yep. You just sitting there sipping it. It's like you're starting to like get that buzz on. Everything's starting to look a little more entertaining than it was before.
Darts are going a little more outside the circle, but it's a lot more fun.
Awesome. And that's what that's what I'm doing.
Okay. The night wears on. You guys have fun until you like you're just smashed.
Yeah.
Eventually, you guys make it up to your rooms. You do stumble into the wrong room at one point. You get yelled at.
Oh, I got yelled at? Okay.
Yeah.
You should come play darts.
Yeah, really. No, I'm sorry. You eventually make it to your rooms. Everybody goes to bed.
Am I able to know, like, would I have noticed who yelled at me, or was I like, way too far gone? Got it.
Come on.
I'm not sure it's human.
You walk in the room with a naked Huffles caressing like some weird animal. It's just like a trophy, and you're like, what the fuck? And his leaves.
It's 29, go ahead.
Okay. So you guys all end up in bed. Come morning time, everybody wakes up. The light isn't too bright. It's a little bit foggy outside. But everybody wakes up alive.
Whispers during the night. Thank God. I'm starting to calm down.
I feel magical again.
I'm assuming I'll be the last one to wake up, so I'm just...
Yeah, is there breakfast? Free breakfast?
So you guys go down. In the small sitting area, there's a few of the other people. You can see the girl that you're playing darts with, kind of like slouched over one of the tables. Ozzy is not there. And there is a short elf there with green hair. Kind of comes over, hey, what can I do for you guys this morning?
Am I down there
Yeah, you guys all make your way down there.
yet? Okay.
Something for a long night before and a long day ahead.
Do you guys have something greasy?
Oh, I'm sure they can whip something up.
Thank you.
Goes in the back. They come out. Pretty like standard fried breakfast comes out. Slap down in front of you. This do for you?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I would have got up early if that was an
Okay.
option. How far is this place from town?
It's several hours.
Several hours? Nah, never mind.
Okay.
So, I think buddy over there is a bit of a better dart thrower than you, Reiyal'uss.
Who?
The person we were playing with last night.
The girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's pretty good. I don't remember much of it. I'm just eating an egg by hand at this point.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. Today's gonna be rough.
So I'll have to get my gear from you. What did you leave behind?
Whatever was in your bag.
I mean, I brought chainmail, trident,
Everything.
warhammer.
Hmm?
Everything that was in there.
Well, I had to put your chain in there.
There's a lot of parts in there that are a little bit important.
Oh, don't worry. I was delicate with everything.
Was he delicate with everything?
I went like this.
No, I'm inside checking you.
I thought you were gone. You came back.
No, he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I sort of need those to
Was he delicate?
work on this when it stops working.
It can stop working.
Can your arm stop working?
Well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We're just gonna get this done before we lose the rooms, and we can go back and collect the stuff.
I can make half of it.
It's okay. It's okay. We're okay.
It's okay. It's all on your bed. It'll be all right.
You didn't know. It's fine. Right.
The number of times you've had to say you didn't know it's fine in that angry voice, it's awesome.
It's fine. I'll just make do.
Okay. Cool. I'll go back to eating.
Yeah. So you guys get the email.
So,
Well, where are we going then?
looking after someone in the woods, I think. Right, Hasn't?
Which way?
Yeah, where? What's the details?
Slightly east, followed by a little bit of north. There's gonna be a hill and a willow tree. I don't know, I'm too fucked up on catnip to be able to remember, you bastards. The one time I turn on chat, this is bullshit.
You're not fucked up on catnip.
No. I have a reminder to buy catnip. The moment I'm in town, but that hasn't happened yet.
Don't worry, you're not fucked up right now.
You stop that right now.
Yeah, what were we doing?
We're going on a hunt.
Alright.
I'm gonna put on my pouty face.
We, one of the, hunters here, one of the new guys, apparently was tracking a jaguar, panther, lion, what did I ask him?
Puma?
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
He hasn't been back for a while. They said, between that and the bug we took down, they'd give us membership here. Plus, I figured once we heard about that.
And membership does.
Probably shouldn't have slept last night. We should go.
You notice everything you got for free last night?
You want me to leave it now?
Membership.
So we're in the area. We might
Yep,
as well
let's
help
head out. We have to help people.
Let's go.
Let's do that.
Okay. So you guys, you gather yourselves up, get your stuff. You two are missing a lot of your stuff.
I am angry.
You have none of your equipment or anything with you. All you have is your armor and your warhammer.
I am furious about the lack of tools, but
You also have the stuff you bought in town, though.
those aren't tools.
Oh yeah, you also have your dagger and your
Yeah.
hand axe.
That's great. That's fine.
I didn't even have to bring his warhammer then.
It's fine. It's fine.
Meanwhile, I have a tent, dragon chest, 2 health potions.
It's fine. You didn't know.
Okay.
I had fresh food, but I think we've been in there so long, I don't think it's very fresh anymore.
I'll be honest.
What was it?
Yeah, I bought a bunch of fresh food before we got the...
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't think it's
I
fresh.
assume you've been eating that along the way for you weren't eating rations when you were
I bought it in Nesselton
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I thought we
in
were
Nesselton.
leaving.
Back.
And we got 7 days of that resort.
Oh, okay, and then you've been eating at the resort. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. No.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I have a question, just like at a game, real quick.
Yeah.
In my inventory, I have written shiny thing, and I have no idea what that was.
And I remember telling you to write shiny thing.
Yeah.
You probably should have written where you got it.
I'm gonna have to look back through all the old episodes.
I'm so sorry.
Ames just watched
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this. Do you remember where he got a shiny thing?
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know if you picked anything up. Remember when we were in that one bar that I lit on fire? You jumped over the counter and you were in the back room.
No,
Did you
no.
literally
What?
come
No,
out?
he
Did
didn't.
he
It
get
was
it?
much more
Wait,
recently.
did
It was
he?
more recent than
Did
that.
he, oh, it was recent. I was gonna say, was it in the factory when we were all?
No, you got a ball bearing from that and then he gave it to me.
You're right. You're right.
Was this from?
It was after the factory.
Yeah, was this from
Not a very good
the
thing.
guy's office? Were you skulking around in there?
Wasn't that cylinder thing with a ball? It's like gears.
No, I did not take a
No,
gyroscope.
he broke a bunch of those.
So many of those.
We'll look it up. We'll look it up.
Sorry.
I will find it.
I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Needless to say, it's pretty useless to you right now.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you guys gather up your stuff.
Gyroscope.
You head on out.
Goddamn tools.
No food, no nothing.
I left my candy. God damn it!
You have candy?
I had.
Candy!
It's all over the floor now.
God.
All your salted meat and everything is all dumped out.
My fucking meat, are you kidding me?
What? He had his backpack.
Yeah.
Oh, you had your sorry. Yes,
Don't
you
lie
have
to
your
me.
back. You have all of the stuff in your backpack. I apologize.
I don't.
You just don't. You don't have your shield. You don't have your other trident.
Don't mess with my jerky.
Yeah.
I dumped
That's good
it-
stuff.
I dumped out my bag in my room on the bed, which included the shiny thing and like a tent.
Okay. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool that you guys only have one more day there. I hope they don't just take all your stuff.
I know.
Okay. So you guys head out. The area that you're in is kind of a low point in the fields. So the mist is really rolled in. It's actually climbing up over the front of the porch. Fairly low light. You can see the sun kind of like blocked out by clouds. But it's enough to see by. You guys start heading north. You know the way. Make a survival check.
No ones. No ones.
21.
Nice.
21. Yeah. So you have a pretty good idea, and you using the lodge behind you and the forest ahead of you. You kind of determine your path, go towards the forest, and it doesn't take you long when you get there. Going east, and you find what they were talking about. Probably about 15 feet wide. You see just this opening in the line of trees, and there's a path that leads on in. You guys walk on in, getting deeper. The light goes down as you go under the tree cover. It starts to get a lot darker. Anybody who doesn't have dark vision, your vision starts to really close in around you. Looking behind you at the opening where you came in, you kind of see the mist filling it up behind you. You can't really make out much detail anywhere behind you. Eventually, the path turns a little bit. You lose sight of the opening, and you're left in very dim, cold forest. I think that's where we'll call it today.
Not another forest.
Yeah, another forest.
Yeah, I'm so excited that we're in a forest right now. Like,
And-
this is
and not a lodge.
And not a lodge or a...
We're around living logs now.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to get you guys a little farther, but shenanigans happened, so hopefully everybody enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Got some very interesting things coming up. Keegan, don't worry, I am totally working on it. I got your back.
Is that our first donation?
I think so.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
It's the first one that actually was a donation and not some guy just
Typing.
being like, I donated $1,000 to you.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no,
Thank you so much.
that's incredible.
Yeah, round of applause, man.
Yeah, I have to say, like, it is so like heartening for me to see the chat room just go
Yeah.
like the whole time. Like, I apologize if I got distracted at any point, but like, this is honestly why we do it. Like, we want a community. We
Yeah.
want people that get involved in this and like just enjoy what we do. So, you know, thank you to everybody who was in chat tonight.
Clearly, they were all just waiting for us to be legal.
Yeah, they just needed us to be legal before they felt comfortable talking. Yeah, episode 19. Yeah, thank you
Next week,
everybody.
episode 20?
Yeah.
Episode 20.
My goodness.
Big 2-0.
2-0, the start of a new adventure.
Now, I will say, I very much apologize. I really have some cool stuff coming up, and I want to be here. My job is kind of in a transition period. I don't know if I'll make it next week. So if I don't make it, I believe Greg or Mitch is actually going to run a one-off campaign.
Mitch, you can run a campaign.
Just like a 3-hour, here's a quick dungeon. Let's run some players through it with some interesting characters.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they have in mind. I'm sure I'll have my hand in it and help them out in any way I can. So yeah, I apologize if I can't make it, but there'll definitely be some D&D.
Perfect.
I mean, we'll post updates through the
Yep,
week and stuff.
updates through the week. I'm sure on Tuesday or Thursday.
Yes, the website is also up and running at this point.
Website
now.
is up and
So
running.
we are running a one-off. I will put it in the events page, and if not, then you know that we're just.
Yeah.
I'll also put up that we're just running normally.
The website, still a bit of a work in progress.
Still working
Get-
progress, but
getting there.
it's now live.
Does it have the forum up on it?
No,
Not yet?
no.
Gotta get a
Well,
forum.
let's
It's
get
like-
that.
Get a subreddit going.
What I'm using right now doesn't really have a forum feature, so we've been using a subreddit, I think.
Yeah, so, well, the site will constantly be updated. Keep an eye on it. We're getting things going now.
Bookmark it.
Sarcasticowl.com.
Yep, it's been linked.
Oh, was it? Perfect.
Yep, Wizards on top of it. So, cool.
Can we read
Yeah.
our awesome bios
Yeah, our awesome bios.
that are totally real?
That are totally
We have
real.
bios.
Oh yeah, I didn't read about.
Yeah. you weren't
You weren't here for
there,
Thanksgiving.
but
The
I guess you
mystery
didn't want to
hour.
come to Thanksgiving.
Other than that, like,
Later,
you
Kegels.
know, come back on Tuesday, see us in No
Come
Control.
back on Tuesday, no
Thursday
control.
for these guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're getting really deep into Tales of Symphonia and Dysfunctional Party, and just I'm realizing more and more I hate all of them.
And obviously,
Every week, honestly, shut up.
obviously, everybody who follows us is pay attention. We pop up every once in a while and stream different things. I think Mitch and I are going to start getting into some Destiny streams.
Brian did some Stardew Valley earlier.
We're ready for Nightfall. Get your
I'll be
stuff
playing
ready.
the crap out of Stardew Valley.
So,
check it out.
so yeah, a few different things. Anybody who's creeping on us, follow us. We pop up at random times and just stream things.
Yes.
This weekend, Sunday, during the day, I believe we're going to start our MTG. So Magic the Gathering. Greg is going to teach us Magic because some of us haven't played.
Greg's gonna do a stream.
It's gonna be the Hyper Nerd stream. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Magic taught by Greg.
Magic taught by Greg.
MTG,
MTG.
GTM.
I get to be the sorcerer, and Ian's gonna actually come forward and.
Yeah, the wizard is going to be on stream.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh.
Wow! Wow! Welcome to the internet, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? That comment was straight up magical.
That was pretty
Holy
magical.
fuck. That's my favorite comment of the day. Oh.
Yeah, so our 10-minute sign-off is complete, as usual. That's an awesome note to stop on.
Yeah.
Again, thank you to everybody who comes out and participates. Like, we love it. We can't get enough.
Honestly, yeah, just we can't thank you
Even
enough.
magical, man.
Even magical, especially magical, man.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Have a good night.
Good night.